Look, welcome to Terry's Tips, guys. You saw the title, 10 tips to help you get a business line of credit, guys. Get a notebook, get a pen, because basically these are like 10 hacks to help you get approved. And that's the whole point. We're not just applying for business credit. We want to actually get approved for money to help us grow our brand. Okay, guys? And I'll do my nugget at the end, which is actually a special announcement that I'm super excited about. Okay, so the way I broke this up, if you are somebody who is an entrepreneur, aspiring entrepreneur, investor, if you've been working on business credit, but you have not been able to get approved, guys, the tips in this video are going to help you understand what the lenders are looking for specifically with a business line of credit to actually get you approved for the money, right? Now, why is a business line of credit like super valuable? Let me give you an example, guys. If you get approved for a $50,000 business line of credit, that is revolving credit, okay? And that means it's like almost like having a $50,000 business credit card, which means you can use it, pay it back, use it again, pay it back. It's revolving. Pay it back, use it, pay it back, use it. Like literally strategically using a business line of credit, whether it's $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, $500,000 can change your entire life. Real talk, guys. And the other huge benefit, guys, is let's say you get approved for $20,000 tomorrow, especially after watching this video, right? Then while you're not using it, let's say you don't have a use for it yet, guys, while you're not using it, if you haven't drawn any of the money, you're not paying any interest. Come on, somebody. So if you guys follow these tips, get approved for a business line of credit, and get $20,000 and it's sitting there, and then in a month or 2 months or 3 months, you actually decide to actually use it and draw some money, you're only going to start making payments and paying any kind of interest on the money that you actually draw. Super powerful, okay, guys? So the way that I broke this up is 5 tips for personal credit and 5 tips for business credit. Now, why? Even though we're talking about a business line of credit, please understand, nugget here, okay? Please understand that depending on the lender, they are going to check your personal credit, your business credit, or both. Let me say it again. They're going to check your personal credit, your business credit, or both, guys. And this is even if it's like a traditional bank, right? Depending on if you're using a bank, a credit union, a regional lender, a fintech company, depending on who it is. Even if they check it on your personal as a soft inquiry, even if it doesn't go on your personal, sometimes as part of the approval process, they'll still check personal credit, especially for an unsecured business line of credit, and especially if you are a newer business. Newer, meaning you've been incorporated for 5 years or under, or 3 years or under, which is a lot of people. Got it good, guys? So tip number 1, guys, and I wrote these down so I can keep them in order. Tip number 1 for personal credit is to have all of your personal credit cards or lines of credit at a limit of $2,000 and above. Action item, right? So that means pull your personal credit reports. Pull your personal credit reports. Matter of fact, let me add that as a bonus item. Step number 1, pre-step to this, guys, is to pull your personal credit reports and your business credit reports. Why? You're trying to get $20, $30, $50, $100,000. You want to know where you stand right now, and you're also going to need to know, when I give you these tips, what things apply to you and what things you don't, what things you need to work on. So you're going to pull your personal reports from My FICO or Credit Check Total, because you want to use FICO scores. Not Vantage scores, not Credit Karma, not Credit Sesame, not even Identity IQ. Yep, I said it, okay? My FICO or Credit Check Total. And you're going to pull your business scores and reports from nav.com. Guys, I'll put links in the description, okay? So pull your reports. Now, for personal credit, the hack number 1, tip number 1, make sure your personal credit cards and your personal lines of credit have a limit of $2,000 and above. So if you have 3 credit cards, and one is $200, one is $500, one is $1,000. Well, guys, you want to get those credit limits up so when you're applying for a business line of credit, not only will they approve you, but they'll give you a higher amount, okay? That means you call the companies, ask them if it's a soft inquiry, and ask them if you qualify for a credit limit increase. $2,000 and above is the benchmark, all of your personal items. All right, hack number 2, tip number 2 is you want to have at least 3 to 5 credit cards on your personal credit reports. Now, why? Because you're trying to get a business line of credit. So they want to know that you, the business owner, understands how to manage and grow and pay your personal items on time before they go ahead and hand you over way more money in business credit, right? And I will even say maybe you got, 3 credit cards and 2 lines of credit previously, right? But you want to have some kind of revolving credit cards, credit trade lines that are primary, your name, not authorized, on your personal credit reports. I recommend 3 to 5, okay? Now, hack tip number 3, have your utilization at 30% and under. 30% and under. 10% and under is better. 30% and under is at least good. So before you're applying for a business line of credit, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 unsecured, have your personal credit card utilization at 30% and under. If you don't know how to do that, I will link my video on how to kind of lower utilization, some hacks, some tips on how to do that with less money out of pocket, okay? Now, tip number 4, hack number 4, no unpaid collections. Before they give you a business line of credit, guys, they want to make sure that other companies have not lost money on you. So what are you going to do? You're either going to do a pay for delete. I just did a video on that. You're going to dispute it to try to get it off completely, or you're going to go ahead and make sure at least it's a zero balance, right? So you're either everything tip, nugget. For all my newbies, I drop nuggets to the entire video. I have over 20 years of experience, and I used to work for TransUnion, okay? So I am a board certified, credit score certified, and I'm telling you the actual truth, not just what you want to hear, but what you actually need to hear, okay? So for everything negative on your report, unpaid collections, unpaid charge-off, when you're going into business credit, I'm gonna be honest with you, you just want to be either a zero balance or deleted. A zero balance or delete it. So you're going to dispute it, and if it does not come off, you're going to do at least a zero balance, so I could do a settlement. And a hack above that is doing a pay for delete. I will link that video because I just did a video on that also. Got it good, guys. And then hack tip number 5 is to have a 700 and above personal credit score. Now pause. Some of y'all will be like, well, I don't have that. Guys, if you want to know what they're really looking for to give you an unsecured business line of credit, this is a benchmark. So you out there, if you do not have a 700, what are you going to do? Which is going to be waiting until the end because I have a special announcement. Okay, so my special announcement is going to help you. But all you're going to do is see where you are right now. Are you a 660? Are you a 650? Are you a 670? Are you a 675? Are you a 680? And then look at your reports and see where do you need to improve to actually get to your 700. Guys, to be honest, following the rest of my steps, let's say you just pay your utilization down to 30. Sometimes that will take you from your 670 to your 700. Sometimes just raising your credit limits so that your limits are higher and your utilization is lower, it can take you from your 680, 690 to your 700. And I'm gonna add a bonus in here, guys. Your hard inquiries. It's going to be best if you have at least 6, really 5 and under. Okay, so what can you do? You can dispute your hard inquiries. Do not have excessive hard inquiries on your personal reports when you're trying to get a business line of credit. So quick recap. All right, have your credit limits on revolving trade lines at $2,000 and above, have 3 to 5 credit cards, utilization under 30%, no unpaid collections, pull your reports. Your goal is a 700 and above. If you're not there, all you do is put together a 30, 60, 90-day plan to get you there, and I have a bonus for you at the end. And also look at your hard inquiries, okay? Now the 5 for business credit, right? And remember, they're going to check your personal credit, your business credit, or both, depending on the lender. So the first thing is to have your LLC or whatever your business entity is in good standing. Guys, they check this. So you don't want to be going out here applying for a bunch of credit and then you haven't done your annual report, you haven't paid your fees, your business is not even in good standing. Some of them will deny you for that alone. So look up your business with the Secretary of State wherever you are and make sure your business is in good standing, okay? Number 2, business hack tip number 2. Now I kind of lumped a couple of things in here together, which are for business fundability and credibility, some of the higher level ones. I have an announcement for you at the end, okay? So in this step number 2, you want to make sure you have a business website, professional business email, business phone number, and your DUNS. 4 things in step number 2. This is going to help you with business fundability, business credibility. Why? They want to make sure you are a legitimate business. They want to make sure that you're fundable, that you look good on paper to give you a business line of credit that is unsecured. So business website, business professional email. What does that mean? If my company is called ABC Consulting, I'm not having an email that says ABC Consulting at Yahoo, ABC Consulting at Gmail, ABC Consulting at Hotmail. I'm having CEO at ABC Consulting, admin at ABC Consulting, help at ABC Consulting. Guys, you can get a domain and professional email for like $10 from like GoDaddy. I will link that video also, how to set up your business correctly in 10 days, where I walk you through all the steps and I give you the websites in the actual description of the video on how to actually execute, okay? So those are all together in step number 4. Email, website, phone number, separate phone number, and you're done, okay? Step number 3 is have at least 3 revolving trade lines for your business reporting. Guys, this can be your corporate cards, this can be your fleet cards, this could be another business credit card, right? To help you get a business line of credit. I'm just gonna link my business credit playlist, okay? Because I have videos on, how to get fleet cards, how to get your retail cards, how to get corporate cards like Divvy and Torpago, which are a soft inquiry on personal, but they will also give you what? A business trade line reporting to the business bureaus that do what? Help you qualify for your business line of credit. Guys, this is why I'm telling you that these are like 10 hacks, 10 back-end tips to help you get approved, okay? Now, tip number 4, hack number 4 is have at least one. How many, Terry? At least one trade line that is $10,000 and above. So a $10,000 and above loan, $10,000 and above credit card, $10,000 and above fleet card, $10,000 and above corporate cards. That's why, guys, I actually give you guys hacks about fleet cards, corporate cards, because maybe you don't qualify for a Business Chase or Business of American Express, but you do qualify for a $20,000 Divvy, a $10,000 Torpago, a $10,000 WEX, Smurf USA, Golf, 7-Eleven, Wawa. You get my drift, right? So sometimes those are still revolving trade lines in your business's name. At least one, guys, that is at $10,000 and above. That is an unspoken benchmark, okay? And then the 5th one is have at least 5 to 10. Look, 5 to 10 accounts reporting on your business credit reports. Guys, I have tons of videos on accounts that report to DMB, accounts that report to Experian, right? Where you guys can get 5 that are just tier 1, get your fleet, get your corporate card. I did a whole video on 6 accounts that you should have, have a business credit card, and have, maybe have 2 business credit cards, right? And now you have at least 10 accounts reporting. Guys, you can do it in one day. You can do it in 1 week. It does not take that long. You can go Monday, get a corporate card. Tuesday, get a fleet card. Wednesday, get, 3 more vendor accounts. Like, it does not take that long, but at least 5 to 10 accounts reporting in your business's name. Gotta go down, recap that, right? So LLC in good standing. Step number 2 is your business fundability and credibility, the high level stuff. Your website, your email, your phone number, and your DUNS. Have at least 3 revolving trade lines. Have at least 1 trade line that's 10,000 K and above, and have at least 5 to 10 accounts reporting for your business. Why? Because they're going to check personal or business or both. Personal, business, or both. Okay, so let me recap the whole list, and I have a surprise. So let me just say the surprises right now, okay? For my nugget. Guys, I did 3 workshops, live 2-hour workshops. One was how to build business credit in 30 days. One was how to increase your personal credit scores fast, super fast. And the 3rd one was how to buy a car in your business name. And it really was a funding workshop because I did a deep dive into fintech companies and equipment financing. I don't release replays of any of my stuff. And anybody that knows me just as a brand, I don't do that. You have to attend live. I like the interaction. I feel like you learn better. So these were 2-hour hands-on trainings with the expert. Not a webinar to sell your course, not a seminar, not a summit, not a conference, not a challenge. It was an actual training. I mean, you could attend this. It was 2 hours of intense training, and then you can actually execute. And people have literally gone through the training and literally have credit cars and everything. People can even comment on my YouTube, hey, I just got somebody that just got a 2019 Benz from attending 1 workshop with me. Bars. I got the receipts. Okay, so I did the 3 workshops, but guess what? I'm not doing anymore. I don't have time in this season, right? I have a lot of things. We're going to be on the road more, right? But what I did do at your request is I now have the replays available. So depending on when you're watching this video, I'm going to post the link. You guys can invest in 1 workshop, 2 workshops, or a bundle for all 3. And because you're watching a replay, did not attend the actual live 2-hour, I did it at a super discounted rate. So it is a 2-hour replay training with me, an expert, with the slides, with PDF attachments at a super discounted rate. This is a way for you to invest in your brand, invest in your financial literacy, get the information, not fluff, that you need, and get a copy of all of my slides so you can execute in case it was a whole lot of information and you need some additional help. So it's an added resource. So the 10 steps in this video, let me recap. Have your credit cards, personal credit cards at $2,000 and above. Limits, have 3 to 5 personal credit cards, utilization under 30% for personal, no unpaid collections for personal, 700 plus credit score for personal, and dispute your hard inquiry so you only have at least maybe 5 or 6 on your credit reports. And for business, I said have your LLC in good standing, have your website, business professional email, phone number, and have your DUNS number. Step number 3 was have at least 3 revolving trade lines, have at least 1, that was step number 4, that is at least 10K above. And the last one, 5, was to have between 5 and 10 accounts reporting on your business reports. If you do these things, then you will be able to get approved for a business line of credit that can change your whole life. If you're unable to execute any of those steps, then your next step is to purchase, invest in the replay. Get 1, 2, or all 3, depending on what it is you need, and then get the information. It's super easy, but the outcome is 6 figures. The outcome is leverage. The outcome is opportunities. The outcome is funding and financing so that you can have the financial freedom that you deserve, that you need, and that you said that you desire. Amen.